desires, I would be something better. Energy, got a fire in my soul to keep burning, a pain that keep hurting, a curse is emerging. Feel the thirst, keep on working, I won't stop, I won't quit. To the top of this shit, I get lost in the work, sweat dripping, not a bitch. I get mad, I get pissed, I get after this shit. Hit the gas, feel the grip, adrenaline, never miss. I'm not patient, but I've learned to embrace it. Cause I've been working, I've been waiting, never complacent. Cause I'm so close, I could taste it. Wanted away from everything I've been chasing. I'm honest, and I promise that I got this. I'm launching, all I've wanted has been exhausting. I'll teach you how to harness, control the conscious. You got this, yeah you got this, you gotta want it. Life ain't fair, are you gonna win or will you play scared? I will not stop, I'm prepared to get to the top, yeah you must be rare. Got 'em like hey, I will not stop, I am prepared to get to the top, yeah you must be rare. You got one shot.
Live Faith, hello everyone, and welcome to Right to Be Wednesday. I am your host, Stacy. Why did I just sound like a game show host? Anyway, I'm gonna start that word. My lovely co-host, Laura. You're up. Tell them who you are and what prize they've won. Sorry, I had to continue the game show host thing.
Look, me. Yay. I'm Lord Nettles. I write horror and other things, and yeah, I'm
poetry now.
I'm poetry now. I am here, and I will be cooking dinner during one of the sprints. So yes.
Yay.
I'm Morgan Lee. I'm an indie author and a freelance editor. I have a YouTube channel where I sometimes do things and
Amazing things.
Like the poetry workshop that she just hosted 2 weekends ago.
that was good time. That's it.
She has books too.
Hi, I'm Dee. I'm sleepy, but I'm here. Man.
She has books too.
Yes, I have books. I have books. They're on Amazon. Lily's books are out everywhere. Well, some of Lily's books are everywhere. Mia.
And I'm Mia, the Vixen of Fiction, all over the internet. I stream on Tuesday nights at 7:30. I also stream on Twitch on Mondays and Fridays during the middle of the day. And next Monday, this coming up Monday, we are doing our Brandon Sanderson study session. So if you've been wanting to take the courses and you want to join a group of friends and hang out with us as we take the course and then have a discussion after, you can do that. It's every other Monday. Yeah. At night. That's me. I write things too. And I'm a mom.
I was getting ready to say it.
Mom.
And she hosts Scripting the Book. Did you say that already?
Yeah, no, I didn't because that's already passed. But yeah, we just
but they can go back and watch the practice.
Yeah,
they might not know you do it, and they can go back and binge watch all of the other Scripting the Books. There are so many.
There are.
And there's Small Town World that she also co-hosts with Tiffany.
With our good friend TL Russ. We'll be back in June, so that's exciting.
The Brandon Sanderson courses.
Yes, you forgot that too. Mm-hmm.
She said that part. I heard that part.
Oh, okay.
I do a
Laura
lot.
didn't hear it either. See, I wasn't doing it.
I do a lot of
At night.
I might be changing my channel, so that'll be fun. Because I want to I'll still be writing. I'll still be doing night write.
Okay.
That's the thing.
That was what my sad face was for.
Well, I can blog something because all I do is like my live streams.
I'm here for any kind of Mia vlog stuff. Yay.
Well, we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna just change my channel back to more like what it was, where it's just a bunch of stuff. Not just writing. Not just writing is what I mean.
An eclectic channel.
Yes, I want to be that eclectic channel.
Mia does crafts. I don't know.
Yeah, something. Hanging with Vixen, I don't know. Vixen and Loki, I don't know. Something.
Vixen of all trades. I'm just, just throwing stuff out there. And I am JC. You're here on my channel. I also have books and I have videos and the poetry night that I hope me and Morgan, we're doing that this Sunday, and we both have playlists on our channel of the past poetry nights. If you want to peruse and go re-enjoy, that's not a word, but whatever. Um, the previous poetry nights, they were really great. Um, and yeah, I think that's all I got because I'm fumbling my words now. Gonna say hi to our friends in the chat. Hello, Elise. Hope folks lurking in from bed. Yes, you take care of yourself and please rest. That's to tell them we'll be right there. And of course, I'm gonna check on you because Elise is a part of my daily schedule on Wednesday. Normally she streams on Twitch, 1 p.m. 1 to 4 on Wednesday. She wasn't there today. Let me make sure she's okay. And Regina, huh?
You sounded like you're underwater, but you're better now.
Oh, so y'all missed that whole thing I just said
Yeah.
You were saying great stuff
about Elise.
I know it was great stuff about Elise because I heard Elise. And so it sounded good.
I said that Elise normally streams on Twitch on Wednesdays from 1 to 4, and like she's built into my schedule on Wednesdays. So I went looking for her, and she wasn't there, so I had to check and make sure everything was okay. And that was all I said, which apparently no one heard. It's fine. Hi, cool gamer. Yeah, my internet is struggling today, apparently. Am I frozen?
No.
Am I here?
Yes, you're here.
Okay, because y'all look frozen for a hot second, and yes, when y'all look frozen, I've learned that I'm frozen. So, hi, Tanika, hello. Hazelnut said, "Hi, friends. Sadly, I gotta work at 4:30 p Pacific time. Just wanted to say hi, and that I'll post my video later today. Yay! Hi, Eva. Randy, hello. A real motivated woman in a really unmotivated world, vixen of fiction and other things. Vixen of fixin' things for dinner. Oh, love that. Vixen and
We lost D.
oh, okay. I was like, wait, what happened? Something happened, and I couldn't figure out what. Vixen of positions, yoga things. Vixen of traditions, holiday vlogs. Ooh, a little laughter from Elise. We got yeah, that was when I was underwater. Can you repeat? I did repeat.
She's just kidding.
I didn't even know you. You need less chaotic streams than these. Check out Elisa. Yes, they are not quite as chaotic as these. Are any of us really here, JC? Well, I hope so. Uh, y'all laughing at me. Hi, Shannon. Thank you for coming and hitting the like button. I love your sense of humor. Yes. Working on cover brief to send to my designer today for my next book, A Curse of Spikes and Smoke. Nice, exciting stuff. Yes, and Shannon has a Kickstarter and everything. Shannon, you can drop the link to your Kickstarter. And oh, wait a minute, the Kickstarter's already. You know what?
Yeah,
It's fulfilled.
It's the meds. It's the RA meds. I'm sorry. Good drugs. Good drugs will do that. Who's to say?
Well, you can still go buy her first book because it's great.
Huh?
I said they can still go buy Shannon's first book because it's great. Start the series.
Yes. Yes. Just drop all the links to Shannon. Promote yourself.
Yes, like
Who's to say I'm not three ghosts in a trench coat? Randy. I'm excited. Even I have late pledges open on the kicks. Oh, okay, see. So so people can still support. Nice. You can't spell Randy or Harris without AI. Oh gosh. I mean it's true, but oh Eva. So hopefully Dee will realize that she is no longer with us. She probably
Maybe she
doesn't
fell
know.
asleep on the keyboard.
Which means she probably doesn't know she's not here. What are you guys working on tonight? If you know already. Some days I wish I was AI. And maybe this draft wouldn't have taken 3 years to write. Can't spell Nia without AI too. Also true.
Yeah.
I feel like there's an AI in my name as well.
I don't have any eyes except for my middle name,
How many eyes either?
but there's
Oh,
no
wait.
A in my middle name.
So do. Never mind. I was thinking of my old name. My married name does have an eye. Okay.
You can go with that. Do you know what you're working on tonight, Laura?
I'm putting a pin in my flash fiction short story thingamajig. I've been. Oh, I might get back to it. It's third person omniscient, and so I've never written that way before. And one of my beta readers was like, "This is head hopping." Well, like it's omniscient. Like, how do I make it so that I won't get dinged by the judges that it's head hopping when it's omniscient? Like, how do I make it obvious it's omniscient? Like, ah! So I've been watching some craft videos on how to do omniscient.
Yeah. Maybe try starting out with an obvious narrator.
Well, there is a obvious exterior bookending of this flash short story thing, but then I do the line break, and then it's the interior is like
moving in closer. Like it gets closer. Is that what you mean?
It gets in closer, but it's still third omniscient. But it's like the one video I watched was like, if you want to be able to dip into people's minds while you're still omniscient, that's Dune. And that is tricky. Don't do Dune. It's like, okay.
But hey, Dune was the bomb back in its day also.
But it was the 60s.
It was the 60s.
So it's like, I need to either pull back in the psychic distance a bit more or just write it in third close.
Yeah. Yeah. You'll figure it out, though. You're talented that way.
Yeah.
It's a challenge.
That's my conundrum. Anyway, Morgan!
I'm working on my reverse outline for book 3.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get
on everything.
Yeah, I'm trying to get caught up on the work that I was supposed to do yesterday, that I didn't get done, and then I was like, "That's okay, I'll do it today." But then I forgot I had a whole list of things I had to do today, so I sat down to get started on writing. I think I was in Shannon's stream earlier, and I was like, "Yes, I'm going to get started. I'm going to get caught up with everything I missed, all the writing time that I missed." And then my alarm went off, and I was like, "Oh, I have things to do." So, yeah. So hopefully now I can get caught up. Sort of. That's where I'm at. Still working on this story that I wanted to finish.
Let's see where I leave off in chat. Hi, Joanne. Hello. Love that title.
Spikes and smoke, I think.
Yeah, I think so. I suppose an opening statement would be a weird sense of humor, a note from your omniscient narrator. I jump around.
Jump around.
Huh.
Jump around.
I jump around.
Oh, hellos and hellos. I don't know what I'm working on other than fixing dinner. Yeah, I don't really know. Maybe.
Oh yeah, I'm doing that too.
Yeah,
I might try to work on some poetry. I'm not sure. I haven't been writing or creating much. There's a citywide yard sale weekend this coming weekend, so I'm getting my house cleared out. Monday, I meet some kids and their parents to watch over the hold on summer. So that's just all I can do currently. Mostly here to say hi. Hi, Eva.
Hi.
Right. So why am I now thinking of having a sassy, omniscient narrator who jumps around in POVs because the tea's not hot enough?
I would love it.
I love it.
Can you
Oh,
imagine if Becky is like, I don't even care about him anymore to her friend, and the narrator was like, well, we know that's a lie because just last night she was crying, looking over his old DMs.
I love it so much, Randy.
What? Yes, you gotta do it.
yeah. Okay. So I do have a question. I have questions tonight. I
Bamboozle
do.
us.
I prepared. um, do you have a specific place or environment where you would prefer to write in?
The
Coffee
one
shop,
where I'm a
home.
millionaire.
That one. I'm with
A
you.
Oh,
multi-millionaire.
Multis.
I'm
That's
here for
even
that
better.
one too.
My favorite environment to write in. Haven't
I
gotten to it yet, but I will eventually.
I was about to sing the song, but I can't sing the song because then I'm gonna get dinged. Wanna be y'all know the song. But I'm gonna go ahead and pull up this lovely, wonderful timer that our lovely, magnificent Laura created
I
with the
took that
white
picture.
rose. Yeah, I love
It's in the
this.
backyard.
Yay! Still there?
Actually, that's not the backyard. That's a neighbor's. But yeah. No.
Okay. Um. Okay, so that's the question
So if you
scrolling
can hunt
down.
me down by old images of flowers that have long since withered, good luck.
All right, let's get started in three, two, one, go. And if you want to let us know what you're working on in the chat, do that too. Okay, bye. We made it.
Woot woot.
That was the end of the sweats. And how'd you do, Laura?
The rice is done cooking, so it's cooling right now, so I can make it into fried rice. And I did something else. I don't remember. But now I am editing my flash fiction short story thingy.
Nice. You too. Morgan.
I outlined, I think, 2.5 chapters.
Ooh. This is the reverse outline, right?
Mhm.
Yay! Nice job. Nia. Or not. Well, while we wait for her to come back, maybe. Okay, there she is.
Okay. Were you waiting long?
No.
Is it my turn?
Uh-huh.
Cool. So I was doing dinner. We're gonna have we're having salmon. It's maple bourbon, and we're gonna have garlic green beans.
Oh, that sounds delicious. I'm on my
Yes.
way. I'm on my way. Laura, hold the stream down. I'm way to Nia's house. Oh, I started preparing. Well, some of I put the corn on the cob in the pan because that's what I'm having with the baked chicken, and I'll fix the rice in a little bit. Um, and I started writing a poem because I was having some feelings. And ready to get the green screen ready, JC. No one will know. No one will know.
No. What's that
So I'll
picture
just
behind you?
put my avatar right there, and, and I'll be in the car like I'm here. Y'all, that beeping sound y'all hear? It's just the car. That's not the cars around me at all. Oh, let's see. Shannon made some progress on the cover brief, and Shanika got 525 words. I'm currently working on the city where my tournament is being held in, and it goes deeper than I expected.
Oh yeah.
And
I made hot chocolate.
oh,
Yeah.
yummy! We had some friends join us. Probably just as the sprint was starting. Devin came in. Hi. And Essie came in. Hello. And now the question. The question is, do you have a specific place or environment where you would prefer to write in? Before I come to you guys, I'm going to go ahead and get the chat. Shannon said a room with mostly windows for walls in a forest, but plenty of air conditioning. Now, see if it has air conditioning, I could be outside. Like it's good.
Mhm.
Even said, in a cozy corner of a clean home before anyone else is awake. The thunderstorm just started, and I've woken up with the story on my mind. Ooh. I do like to write when it's raining. It's good
Mhm.
writing weather.
Mhm.
Elise said a skyscraper in Chicago or New York City with floor to ceiling windows, so I can people watch
Yes, that's
between scenes.
Nice.
Nice.
I like that.
Yeah, that's kind of nice. I probably would be terrified because of how high up we would be. So maybe not so much, but but the thought is nice. If I wasn't
Gosh.
afraid of
Um,
heights,
the CN Tower in Toronto has a section with glass floor when you're up the
Yeah.
tower.
Nope.
oh,
It was a little nerve wracking walking on the glass.
Nope.
I would
Nope.
be see. I would be terrified. I'd be terrified I'm gonna fall through. I'd be like, this is not gonna be good. This glass cracks so easily with just any amount of pressure, and I'm just like, mm-mm.
It's 1,135 feet tall, so 346 meters.
But it sounds beautiful though.
It's right above the sports stadium, so you can see the baseball games going on. But they're like,
Oh, really? Devin said, I prefer no one to be home when I write. I mean, that's the dream. What about you guys? Laura.
so my favorite place is my absolute favorite place that I've only been in twice in my life. Is Guillermo del Toro's library. So he had it rebuilt in the museum in Toronto because he had a house in Toronto, has a house in Toronto. And it is mood lighting with floor to ceiling glass um, doored bookcases with all these leather tomes. And there are windows of constant rain going, so you can hear the rain and see it constantly. There's life-size wax statues of Edgar Allan Poe sitting in a chair reading by a lamp. Like, it is so flippin' cool. Like, that was my favorite room. It's like, I could just live in here for hours and days and weeks.
That sounds really nice.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Real quick. Hi, Jabria. Hello, howdy. And hi, Desiree. Like that it's cooking. It's cooking time. I'm cooking ground turkey for tacos. Ooh, yummy.
Tacos.
Tacos. Oh, Morgan, how about you?
My favorite place to write is a library. So anywhere that is surrounded by shelves of old books in a dark little nook. If it's raining, that's a plus. Um, I also like um, to write in like nature areas. So like I don't want to physically be outside, but if I can see the outside, because that's distracting. I like being outside, but not while I'm writing, because that'll be
Yes.
distracting. Bugs, something touching me. I don't want that. So I could see nature and be able to like be alone and like listen. Yeah.
Yeah, I love that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Me, how about you?
I am definitely a view girly, so it really does not matter the view, but I do like to be outside in nature, but nature doesn't like me back. So again, the windows work perfectly. But anything if if I'm in a city and I've been in several times where you've got that beautiful glass wall view, I love just the skyline views of a city. Whenever I go to Asheville, I've also been in Tennessee or Colorado, a couple other places where they have the beautiful, you're staying at a cabin, you've got actual mountain views. That's freaking tastic. I love that. But my other favorite is a beach view. I love a beach view. So just give me a beautiful view with great big giant windows and leave me alone. Yes.
I okay, so my preferred thing is gonna be a place I've never actually had the pleasure of writing in, but I would love to write in a mountain, like with a mountain view. Like in a place with mountains and I can see the snow, but I don't want to be in the snow. But just I can look out and see the mountains and all that and feel the coldness because I don't like heat. Um, but yeah, and but I also when Morgan said library, I'm like I like library, but I have a specific library that I would love to get the pleasure to write in one day, and that is the library of wait a minute, no, what's the library in New York, the big one? Why I can't think of it. The
Is it
name.
the New York Public Library? I don't know.
Yeah, there you go. That's the big one, right? That's the big one. Yeah.
I think so. I've
But I've
been there.
never been to New York, and I've never been in that library, and I've seen it in videos. It's huge, and I'd love to write in it.
Mm.
So yeah, we do have a couple more answers in the chat. Did I start? Didn't I start them? Okay, there we go. Shanique said, "In what I call my library room, where all my books are being held, as well as my television, so I can remind myself what the goal is for the day." Nice. I like that. Stories by Desiree said, a lovely spring day, either sitting outside at a table or on my bed with the window open. And Randy said, somewhere where I'm steps away from having my toes in the white sand and the only ambiance being the calm ocean waves crashing onto the beach. So sounds like Randy's a beach girly too. Very nice. Oh, these all sound like, ooh, I would love to be in Paris. That also would work too. A Paris cafe. I'm a
I
people watcher, so
love
I kind of
working
like to be
at
around
French
people.
bakeries. So we have I've been to many French cafe bakeries like in Toronto and down here. And
Hmm.
it is so nice. Like the food, immaculate. Like oh, it's just so good.
Hi, Michael. Hello.
And at some of them you can get tea by the pot. So you just have your whole pot of peppermint tea as you sit there and write.
Now that sounds lovely.
Mm-hmm.
I do. I mean, I know I'm a coffee girl, but I do like tea from time to time. That sounds lovely. Um, so my next question for the second sprint is, what would you say is one of your biggest flaws? It could be writing related or just in general. Randy, this is your therapy question that you love. Um, as soon as I can find the next, get the sprints and get my internet to cooperate with me, that would be great.
I believe in
I'm pushing
you.
buttons. I'm moving things. Thank you for believing in me. I needed that belief. Here it goes. Another one of
Okay, this
Laura's
one was the
lovely
backyard for
pictures.
sure.
I love this
Oh, this one's
one.
so
Love
pretty.
this one.
Right now we don't have peach
Yeah,
roses in bloom,
beautiful.
but we have pink ones.
That's
Let
the
me
way
see
you
if I
took
can
the
find.
picture of the other day, right?
Yeah. So this is what's in the backyard right now, our pink ones.
Nice.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, so pretty.
Yeah.
It's so pretty. All right. And now we must sprint. In three, two, one, go! Okay, here we go. And we're back. Hello. How did that sprint go for you, Laura? Did you get dinner finished?
I think I finished my flash fiction short story thing.
Oh, yay!
18 words. So 1,818.
You did. Wow.
And the
Okay.
max is 2,000. So I made it.
Nice. Yay! Awesome. So when are you gonna hit the button to submit? Or are you gonna go over it one more
They want you to make a cover image.
time? Okay.
So I'm working in Canva now.
Ooh. One of your favorite places?
Say what?
How'd you do, Morgan?
Good. I outlined another 2.5 chapters.
Rolling right along. Nice.
Halfway through the book.
Ooh. That's exciting. I think
It's
Nia
very
is. You said it's very what?
messy.
The characters or the outlining process itself?
The plot. There's
Oh,
like dropped things I need to. Yeah.
nice. Messy can be good. I think Nia is dinner. Um, Hi, Jocelyn. Jocelyn came in and said hello. And let's see, updates. Shanika got 865 words. Wow, nice. Randy said 185 words because the brain cell just doesn't want to work anymore. Yeah, I get that. I've given up finishing this cover brief on time. Shouldn't have spent time writing. Sent a note to my designer to hopefully get to her tomorrow. But got son school meetings, feeling overwhelmed at the moment. Oh, Shannon, I wish I don't know what to say. Um, I understand the overwhelming feeling, but you can only do you do your best, and you do a lot. So I'm sure she'll understand. Huge headache now, so getting ready for bed. Oh, good night, Shannon. Thank you for coming. Sorry you have a headache, and I hope you feel better. And again, I'm sure she will understand about the cover brief. You're doing the best you can. Um, Jabria got 2 handwritten pages. Very nice. Oh, handwriting. I love it. I fixed more of dinner. I still have to fix the rice. And I tried to work on a poem, but it wasn't. It was happening in the first sprint, but then it stopped happening. So how it is sometimes. Uh, so the question I had were, what are some of your? Oh God, I gotta wait for it to scroll. What would you say one of your biggest flaws? It could be either writing related or in general. And Desiree said, general utilizing community, collaborating, and asking for help. Writing, adding too much to the story sometimes. I'm an overwriter, so I definitely understand that. Jaria said, I was just had to answer this in therapy. I get too focused on the tiny details, be it in the writing or in life in general. I'm one of those that often can't see the forest for the trees. Yeah, mine is that I overthink everything, like literally everything. And I internalize things a lot too. So there's that. How about you, Laura? I'm working on it though.
Not being able to say no.
Mm, mm,
Yeah.
that's hard.
Yeah.
Cause yeah, especially if you like to please. Yeah, pleasing people.
Yep.
Oh, wait, coming back to that, Shannon. Hold on, Morgan.
Um, I think being indecisive, not being able to make a decision, and then probably forgetting things. I forget a lot. Yeah.
No, it's this Sunday, Jocelyn. You have not missed it yet. It's this Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Central. There's still time. Um, Shannon said, "Oh wait, trying to do too much." Oh,
But
Shannon.
she makes it work.
Huh?
I said, but she makes it work.
She does, and I'm still trying to figure out how. What's your secret? I still feel you have clones. Brady said, constant self doubt, unwillingness to reach out for help because it feels pointless. Oops, all pessimism, and probably more writing wise, can't write descriptions to save my girl. I'm with you. To save my life. Okay, yeah, descriptions. They're hard. Tramika said, staying focused in general. I give myself goals every day in order to try and combat it. Yeah. Regina said to Laura, oh no, that's the word. Start practicing now so you can improve your refusal skills. Here's a test. Laura, will you write my next novel for me? Your answer? Say it with me, Laura.
No. And now I gotta go let Roy out of the room.
Okay. I love that, Regina. Just to say it with me. Well, Laura, no. I'd like to think I've gotten better at description now too, though. I'm just, going back to Randy's description. Um, good job, Laura.
Exactly, Randy. Exactly.
Laura, but are there vampires? Oh, even said I wouldn't say. Oh, okay. I guess that's your answer. You wouldn't say. Understandable. Um, yeah, I don't have anything else except for my stomach just growled at me. It's fine. I do have a third question. See, I was prepared. It helps that I went on what website and asked what questions do writers like to answer. And this is what they gave me. But if money were not an issue and you could have your ideal day where you do something just to take care of you, what would that day look like? Um, and real quick, I saw a Margaret pop in. Margaret, hi, hello. Um, that's hellos. And Regina, Michael, Regina, Laura, will you write my next novel for me? Laura, yes. Us. Stares awkwardly, Laura. I wouldn't say either. I'm done with the job interview questions. Oh, Margaret. Oh, Mark. Oh, you know what? Margaret, I got your package. I mean, I got your letter in the mail in the PO box. I meant to message you and tell you, and I forgot because I forget things, and I'm sorry. But I got it, and it was lovely, and thank you. Um, Randy said Laura's gonna come back from the sprint with an outline for Regina. Oh my gosh, I would not doubt it though. Um, hello, hi. I'm gonna start that. Come back. Ooh, but I saw the first part of the answer already. I started come back. Oh yay! Hope it works. It did. It did work. I have already had a trip to the coffee shop and wrote some while I was in there and everything. Um, Randy said, "Oh dear, that would defeat the practice exercise." Yes, it would. Um, okay. Let me pull up the next timer. If my internet will work with me and not against me, that would be great. Do, do. More you still working on the outline for this sprint?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, I love Margaret and her little emojis. I always have to figure out what. Laura, you now that you finished, what are you working on for the next sprint?
Cooking dinner.
Same. Not in the same place, obviously, but same. If it's baby steps, it's not the whole novel, just the outline and maybe a vision board or three and a playlist. Don't forget, Laura always has a playlist. She comes back with a playlist. Um, Eve said, I'm tucking the kiddo in and winding down for bed myself. Good night, Eva. Thank you for being here. And oh, it would help if I actually put the timer into. Oh, that would help. Yep. All right. Three, two, one. Sprint. And that is the end of our final sprint. I think Laura is at dinner. I'm not sure. Oh, Nia's back,
I'm back from dinner.
I think.
Yeah, can you
And for
hear me?
yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
Lisa had left and said goodnight, falling asleep. Hope everyone had good sprints. And Angela popped in. She's probably gone now, but hello, Angela. Thank you for stopping by. Zach said good night. And Jessica popped in and said she's lurking. Ooh, excuse me, lurking. I did not hear that. Um, oh no, I'm in pain. But other than that, it's I'm sorry you're in pain, Jessica. I hope you feel better. Jocelyn stopped. Has to stop for some dinner. Yes, food is important. Um, hold on. Where did it go? Because I had magically rolled back the timer in case anyone didn't notice. And Randy said, "What is this blasphemous time traveling?" And I said, "Whatever do you mean?" And Randy said, "I'm not saying anything. I'm sure traffic." And she said, "Traffic is hectic as you drive to Nia's, and we don't need all that 95." I wish I was having some of what Nia was having for dinner. That would have been lovely. Oh,
Yeah. You took too long, so we ate it all. Sorry, sorry, JC. It's all
look,
gone.
I can only speed but so much now. Tronika said she got 792 words. Awesome. That's amazing. How did you guys do? Morgan's like, 1 second. Hold on. Hold on.
I, I had to go back to the tab. Um, I did good. I think I got another chapter outline, and then I talked to my mom for a little bit. And that's it.
Oh, that's lovely. Nia.
I did good. I finished eating, and then I had to clean up really quick, and then I went back to the scene where I made some changes, and then I was second guessing myself, and then I was like, no, I really like this scene. So yeah, so
Mhm.
just sprucing it up and trying to move on to the next.
Nice.
Yeah.
And Randy said, trying to pull whatever I can from the old draft of this book and cringing the whole time. Randy. Oh, I'm sure it's not bad, Randy. You're just overthinking it. That self doubt creeping in. Um, I tried to fix dinner in time to actually eat something before the sprint ended. Also, hence the magically rolling back of the timer. It did not work. It's fine. It's done now. It's just it wasn't enough time to actually eat it. Um, but the question was, if money were not an issue, and you could have your ideal day where you do nothing, oh, where you do something just to take care of you, what would that day look like? And oops, if I can press the right buttons, that would be great. Nope, not that button either. I love Jabria's answer. She said, "There's a Korean spa not too far from where I live. I would hole up there for the entire day and treat myself to all the treatments." I like that way of thinking. That sounds lovely. I've never had spa day. That sounds like it would be lovely. And yeah, that's the only answer in the chat. So, what about you, Morgan? What would your ideal pamper yourself
Oh,
day look like?
I don't know. Um, I don't know. I'm not good at
I'm sorry,
self caring. I'm like, I don't know.
I'm
I don't know how to take care of myself.
sorry. It's okay. You don't have to answer. It's
I'm
fine.
like, um, I never had a massage, so I don't know if I like that. I don't really like
Stand on
being
the
touched.
Oh, me either, Morgan. I already know.
But I hear massages are so great, but I
I
also
hear
heard
it is,
English people
but
talking to me too. But you know, I'm willing to get over it for a day, maybe,
mm,
just to say I had one.
yeah, I don't know.
Nia,
Yeah, I also. I mean, I don't know.
okay, you don't have to answer. I'm sorry.
Really quick though. One time, my mom got me this amazing spa package at this really bougie spa place. And I tried so hard to do it and I just couldn't do it. I ended up giving it to a friend. I'm like, I can't do it. I couldn't do it. And I like part of me wanted to, but I just absolutely the thought of somebody just putting their hands all over I was like, nope, I can't. I can't. And it was really amazing. And I was like, this is very sweet. I know you paid like $400 for this, but I'm going to give it to someone who's going to appreciate it. At first, I was like, Mom, do you want it back? First, do you want to use it? Because I was like,
she did take it back.
no, she had her own.
Nice.
So I was like, no, I don't want to do that. But it was a wonderful thought.
Brandy said, "Oh no, it was bad." I was trying. It was when I tried being spicy, and I cannot write spice. Understandable. And Jabria got another half a page written, and then took a break and cleaned up the kitchen. And Trinika's answer is, "I would get the whole family together for a family reunion. I haven't seen them in a long while, and there's nothing. Okay, just and." Brandy said, "Didn't realize I only got a day, and that takes off the idea of flying back home to Japan." Look, I got the question off the internet. I'm sorry. Genuinely can't think of anything else. Self care. Who is she? Um.
I
Okay.
mean, I think of fun things I'd like to do. Like
Oh.
I would like to, like not be Belle, but I would love to be able to get dressed up and go and be like spend a day at a library, like Belle's library, and be able to climb up the ladder and do the whole thing. Like
Oh,
I
that's
I
lovely.
would like to do, but that's not really self care, and it's also not realistic.
It is if it would make you feel better and refill your well and
I just
you
think I would
taking
do
care of
that.
yourself. And I mean, everyone's idea of self care is different.
That exists, though. I don't think that really exists. Like the library, like a library like Bell's doesn't actually exist, right? I mean, there's
So
pretty libraries, but
I'll try to make my answer not quite so lengthy because I have things. So we're talking a whole 24-hour period, and I don't sleep a lot. So got more hours than most. But okay, I'm not normally your go get your hair done and nails done type of girly, but I would go get my hair and nails done, and then I would go buy some clothes that I actually liked on me because that's important. And I would treat myself out to a dinner, to a restaurant, to a place I've never been but always wanted to go. I don't know what that place is right now, but one of them. And I would, yeah, I think that's all I got. I would try to do part of the, but I would try the spa. I would try the spa. I've had a pedicure, so I feel like if I can take someone touching my feet, which is usually a really big no for me, I could get through a massage for one day just to get the feeling of it. Um, yeah, I could do that. And if I wasn't a coward, my ideal day would be go accomplish all of the things I'm afraid of. Skydiving, uh, hot air balloon, those kind of things. The things I'm terrified of. But yeah, I'm a coward, so won't be doing that. uh, how to fail. I thought I erased the and. Sorry, oh, it's fine. Um, Part one for JC's ideal day. Go to Nia, Laura, to go go to Nia's and Laura's to go get a good meal. I mean, hey. Although I feel like that would take longer than a day for both. I could get to Nia's in a day. I might not be
Mhm.
able to get back in that same day, but
It's called a turn and burn. It's doable.
you said it's what?
We called it a turn and burn,
You said
and
it's what?
it's a turn and burn. My mom used to do that. She'd drive us up, drop us off at my grandma's, and go back home because she had to go to work. We called it a turn and burn. She could even sleep for an hour, like take an hour or two nap, and turn around and go right back.
Michael said, I wasn't expecting the answer. I would climb a ladder at Nia.
I would.
Oh God. Oh, Michael, I would slide down a fire station
There
pole.
you go. There you go.
It does seem cool when I see them do it on TV, but I feel
Mhm.
like the friction would that I would. Mm-mm. You got infinite money. You can private jet there.
There you go.
That is. Oh well, if I have infinite money and can private jet, then I'd be going to Europe somewhere. I mean, we just gonna extend it and make it more than a day, like we're talking about a week. Then okay, yeah. But that wasn't the question. Okay. Well, tried to wait for Laura to get back. But Laura's dinner is probably really good. So, Nia, you want to do an outro for Laura?
Ooh,
I did hers yesterday.
yeah, I was trying to think. I don't know. You can follow Laura. She's going to be on Poetry Night with JC and Morgan.
Actually, no, she's gonna be at work.
Oh, I thought she was going to be able to make
She
it.
starts this Friday. She starts this
Oh,
Friday.
that's
But her poems may be featured because I think she's gonna send
there
some
you
tests.
go.
So her poems will be there.
Yeah,
She
and
will
you
be
can.
in spirit.
Yes, she will be in spirit. You can follow Laura. She's Tiny Shivers is her latest adorable book of horrors with really beautiful horror pictures. Um, let's see. I don't know when she's going to be streaming now because she just got to do because of her job now.
She should still be. I think she'll still stream tomorrow because it's Friday through Monday. I think.
Mhm.
So,
Okay, good. Then she's every other Thursday. You can catch her live, and you can also catch her around. Laura's one of those. She's really good at just kind of like being on different streams throughout the community. So if you give Laura a follow here on YouTube, she's got great timers. Let's
get her
get
to
Laura.
1,000.
Yeah, we're trying to get Laura to 1,000 subscribers. So please, if you're not subscribed to Laura's YouTube channel, go ahead and do that and use her timers. They're amazing. They're beautiful.
Yeah, they are.
Multi-talented.
Hold up, what? Laura's outro, but like how Jay-Z does our intro. I'm Laura. I write books sometimes. I agree to write books for other people. Wait, I was supposed to say no to that. Oh, that's funny. Morgan.
I'm Morgan Lee. I have 2 books, and the first 2 in a dark fantasy trilogy. Part of the writers' room with forgot their names for a second, with Barrett, with Barrett and Tiffany. Um, the writers' room is on this Saturday at 1 p.m.
Oh
Poetry
yeah, it is.
Open Mic Night is on Sunday, the 27th,
Wait.
at 4 p.m. my time.
Oh, so
What?
you're not double booked anymore. I thought they were
No,
both on Sunday. Okay.
we moved it because Tiffany had a thing, so we had to go later. But then I was like, poetry night is later, so then we moved it to Saturday. So
Okay.
now I'm not double booked, and I think that's all from me.
Nia. Back
Um,
to Nia.
Yeah, you can catch me over here on YouTube on Tuesday nights, also hanging out with my friends on their channels. You can also catch me on Twitch on Mondays and Fridays in the middle of the day. This coming Monday, every other Monday, we are taking Brandon Sanderson's course. So if you'd like to have a study session with us, you can join me, Becca, Esther, and Chandra on every other Monday night and do the Brandon Sanderson course. And I also do scripting a book. We've got a bunch of shows that you can catch up on. And quarterly, we'll do Writers React. So lots of things going on my channel. Come hang out. It's fun. I'm a mom before I look mom. That's me.
And I'm JC. I have videos and I stream with these lovely people throughout the weeks. And oh my God, why am I so blanking? I have an online store, and I said I have books, right? Did I say I have books? Books. I post videos on Mondays, and Morgan and I are doing poetry night on Sunday. As she mentioned already, on April 27th, and the Google form is on both of our community tabs. And come hang out and have fun and get some poetry, laugh, maybe cry in our case because we tend to make people cry. It's fine. Um, and everyone have a good night and bye.